Greetings, y'all. It is Matt from the Grand Arcade. I am back playing some more Farming Simulator 25. And we are here at Grandpa's farm. You might notice that the barn is missing in the background. Well, that's because we had, what's the story? We had the Amish guys come in. We couldn't call them, so we had to go to their house, and knock on the door, the old traditional way, and had them come and move our barn for us. The plan was to move it back here in the little graveled area back behind Grandpa's barn, but decided to move it over here because, number one, I didn't want to cut the tree with the soccer ball in it. It's kind of like we got that soccer ball stuck up there when we were just, Grandpa was younger and we were younger, and I didn't want to cut the tree with the soccer ball in it. So, and without cutting that tree over there, and it's kind of not really level because it goes up to the road there, it just wouldn't fit. One of the bigger ones wouldn't fit. So we just moved the barn over here, and now we can store stuff in there. Did do some little gravel work over here though. I think we did a pretty good job on it. All right, so I am bringing this down south because we're going to start working down south on some tree work. I need to go back up north and show y'all what we've done up there. I'll drive down here. Man, it is cold. I would rather have it cold than sweltering extremely hot, but the older you get, the more cold hurts your bones and your joints. I can attest to that. So if you hear me go it's because it's cold. Now, I do have my central heat on, and I've got it set to 72 degrees, but it's still cold. And when I say cold, I mean it's actually below freezing, which for us here in the deep south doesn't happen too often, but it's below the freezing. There's anything that's water outside is not water, it's ice. So if there's puddles, or if there's anything that was water, or anything that's moisturized, it's probably icerized by now. So yeah, we're looking at getting the winter stuff. Snow. Knock on wood, not ice. Hopefully it's just snow. That's all we want. If we're gonna get something, I'd rather have rain, but I'll take a cold rain. But it's looking like probably snow. But we'll see. This comes out. This should come out Friday, so this should be Friday morning. And it should be happening right now. So, yeah, we'll see what we get on Saturday morning. I'll give you guys a total. Alright, so we're going to come down here. We're going to take out these trees right out here. And we're going to this is where we're going to put our sheep and our goats. So you'll notice we got rid of the house. We did get rid of the house. We got rid of the water tower and the chickens that we had, and we're gonna do a lot of cutting and clearing. Now this is not gonna be an overnight project. This is gonna take a while because there's a lot of trees down here. But I think we can cut just about all of them. Hey, there's our plow. I've been looking for that. Probably could sell that. But yeah, we can cut that tree too. Cool. I was wondering. But yeah, we've got plenty of room for, I think, a sheep pen and a goat pen, and I don't know, maybe something else. I don't know. I think primarily we're going to do the goats and sheeps down here. But yeah, we got a lot of trees down here, but it'll take a while to cut them up and haul them down there and drag the canopies out. First things first, though, it is now April, and I want to show you what we've done over the winter. We sold a lot of prefab walls. Matter of fact, I've still got prefab walls to sell. I'll try to get those loaded up. We did buy some property. Of course, we had that one. We bought this wheat field. It's a nice size wheat field. I feel like I bought something else. I'm trying to remember. Bought this wheat field in between. So we have this. The plan is to make this one really nice size rice field, I think, down in here, since it's like right next to the river. I think that would look good. What else did we buy? Is that it? We had that one. We had these. Gonna try to work on that too. This is where I've been working up north. We'll show that off in a minute. We gotta plow this all up. We bought the Sunset Farm over here. We bought all of this, so now I planted all of that in cotton. And eventually, I think the plan would be to have maybe this all in cotton, but right now, just this all in cotton. Is that it? I think that's it. Well, I was looking, at the map, and typically we buy, where there's soybeans, because, there's money in beans, right? So, there's one field. I only see one. This is ours right here that we let fallow over the year. We'll probably plant that again this year. We had planned to do some construction work down there, but I don't think that's going to happen. And then this one, I just think I gotta work that. We already own that one. I gotta work that one. But I want to check on this field right here. That is 180 some odd $1,000. So it is in beans. And I wouldn't mind having those two with it, because then I could plow all those together. This is in carrots. Now, here, we've been kind of buying the ones in soybeans and stuff like that, and avoiding the ones in, like, vegetables. We can actually get vegetable fields now. We do have the vegetable harvester, so... Matter of fact, I need to check. Is there anything on sale? There's a few nice things on sale, but I don't think we need any of that stuff right now. Alright, so we'll probably end up getting this field. How much is that one? What did I say? I think I'm standing in the way. There we go. 183. We have 189. Is this field ready to go? Fully fertilized. It doesn't need lime. Doesn't need rolling. And none of the fields that we buy never are mulched. So I don't think whoever owns these fields mulches them. Alright, and if we get weeds, we've got a rotary hoe that we could do it with. I was like, hey, we could probably get that right now then. Let's go back up here to farmland. 183, we got 189. It's ours. Hey, look, we got some extra land too. I didn't even notice that. Wonder what all's down there. Let's go look. Am I heading in the right direction? Yep. There is the paper mill. Oh, you get the little grass area where the road comes up. Okay. So it's this little nub right here. We'll plow it out. Expand it. We'll expand our horizons. Of course, that's all we get. We can't buy the property next to it, so we have to stay on this side of the drive. We gotta stay over here. Like a little foot. It almost looks like a boot. See that? There's the top of the boot, and then there's the foot where your foot goes. We'll call that the boot field. All right, and then we'll see what we get from our prefab walls when we look at these two. Do still need to get this one though. I want to get this one because this is where I've been working at over here. So let's go take a look at all that. Matter of fact, let's go to the wheel loader. Enter vehicle. Yep. Okay. So still got trees. I've had trees down up here for a while. I've been working on getting them moved down south. I got all the ones off the embankment here. And as soon as we buy this farm over here, there's a few more to cut. So that's in the future. We're not in a rush. Matter of fact, let me take this because we're gonna go take this down south. So I've still got a few trees to cut up and move, or just drag them down there. I've just been dragging them down there or pushing them down there. It's just quicker to get them and push them, or if they're small enough, like these over here, like they're straight enough, then I'll load them up into the log trailer, and that's way quicker and easier just to load them up in the log trailer and take them down. But if they're pushable or draggable, we'll do that. All right, let's go fly a kite. No, let's go around. Tell you what, we'll go around the field edge less travel. Ooh. There's a little drop there. Woo-hoo. Right, get around this way. And I got to looking at this. I may cut a few trees off of the edge of this field that are just, they kind of stick out. Because we could either expand this or run the MacDon through here. You know, for the mowing part. We could mow around it. We've done that from time to time. We'll make silage bells. See, like this tree right here, that would be in the way. So I might get rid of that one. Just a select, you know, one or two here and there. But I did get all of these cut. I got all of this cleared. So now we can incorporate this area. And I'm not running over stumps. This is where these little rocks are out here. We can incorporate this area into this field. So we can bring this edge of the field up right here and just run it straight along with this field. So it won't be square. We're gonna have to kind of curve it, kind of like that edge is over there, that corner over there. It's at an angle. I may do it at an angle. I may round it out. I don't know. I haven't really looked at it or planned it or decided it yet. It depends on what works. And I'm not saying there's not a stump out here. There might be one or two. But yeah, I might do an angle. We'll just go straight that way with this edge. Or I may try to curve it. You don't know. This little thing sticking out right here, I still don't know what to put up there. I'm kind of leaning against the windmill because it's so close to the border. Here, I just think the fan blades, because the fan blades have got to rotate. And there's the border right there. So yeah, I'm kind of leaning against putting a windmill up here. Maybe some solar panels? Cut the trees back a little bit. Maybe do like a little cluster of solar panels or something up here. I don't know. I don't know what to put up here. I think windmill would be too much. I think that would be too big. So yeah, got that all cleared up. Also got this side cleared up. A lot of bushes over here. Got this side cleared up. So over here, what we'll do is when we buy this wheat field, we can't afford it right now. I'm gonna have to sell those walls. We'll take this straight edge on the north side of this field here and probably just go, I think it's straight. It looks straight to me. We'll probably just go straight this way and bring it down. So we'll square this off up here. Get rid of that curve. And we'll square that off. I think I've got it all cleared out now to where I might have to take a couple trees here and there that are still left on the edge of glory. But I think we've got it pretty much ready to plow. Ready to go. Got all these trees cleared out. It is like right close to the circles, the red circles of death. Kind of what it reminds me of. I wish they had put like construction things across the road instead of these red circles, you know, because that's just not realistic. We don't have red circles of death in life. Well, you know, sometimes maybe, but not in reality. But anyway, yeah, you can see our weather windmill from up here. That thing is huge. It reminds me of the windmills here that we have. All right, so we'll square that off. We gotta work to buy that field over there though. All right, let's head down south. Kind of want to get started down there so that I can at least get the trees pushed out of the way. Maybe tomorrow, which would be Saturday, we could put in some goats and maybe some some sheep, and yeah. So the plan is like the field's like really close by there. We will probably put in grass because the sheep and goats take grass or hay. I don't know if they need both or if grass will suffice. Yeah, I got prefab walls up here to get to. Loaded some up, they're ready to go. We got a bunch down at the southern sawmill. I don't know if they need both. I haven't done them yet in 25. I think in 22 we could do like just grass. It's better. This is a little better driving in cab. I think in 22 we could do just grass for the sheep. I don't know about goats for sure, but I don't know. We'll see when we get the paddocks built. And I think I'm just gonna go with the large stuff. That's why I sold the chicken coop down there, because I'm probably gonna put a larger chicken coop up here at Grandpa's, and we're gonna have the cows and chickens up here. This is the turnoff. This is where the little produce stand used to be, and there's the barn, and then that's Grandpa's farm there. So we've done some work to Grandpa's farm. Cleared a lot of trees out of there. Got rid of some fences. There's a little hill thing there. And then I got to get to work on these fields too. I got to cultivate that rice field back there. And the other field over there can't really do anything with until we get the wheat out of it. So, and we got soybeans in there, I think. Well, no, we didn't plant soybeans in there, did we? Just got the wheat field in there. So we can't really do anything with that until next April. So we'll let that follow. I might clear some trees out of there if I have time in the downtime. Get this equipment down here so I can work on it. Get to work on it. Don't know that we'll be able to build all the animal stuff right away, but maybe at least one. Maybe start with sheep. Start there. Go ahead and get these fields planted in grass. Like this field right here, I think this would be a good one in grass. That would be great. Just have the MacDon mow that. And if they take just grass, that would be wonderful. Because then it wouldn't be bad to just go ahead and ted it. Oh, you know what? We probably will have to buy a merger back. Or no, wait a minute. If we do it with the MacDon, we don't. Because then we could set the baler up on the GPS. Yeah. And then we'll probably still do beans across the road there. But you see the signs out here. See that one right there? To me, that is a sheep. And then goats are kind of, they're not the same, but they're in the same family. They're not the same species, but they're, in the same kind of, they're like cousins to each other. Alright, so we will stop that right there, and then we'll get to work. We got a lot of trees to cut. We got trees. They're multiplying. These are pretty big. That's a big one. Wish I'd failed that the other way. And see, there's like a random water trigger out here. I'm assuming it's for this big water tower over here. But that's weird that it's like right there. You wouldn't think that it would be right there. So maybe, I don't know. We might build like a little decorative water tower there, just so we'll know it's there. Just kind of weird having that trigger out in the middle of like this open area out here. And I might leave that one. Anything on this side I might leave other than way over there. But all these trees can go. Trying to cut it as low to the base as I can. Take out some of these other bushes too. There's nothing like the sound of a chainsaw in the morning. It's still morning? Yep, it's still morning. It's 11 something. It's before noon, so it's still morning. There's nothing like the sound of a chainsaw in the morning. It smells like sawdust. Alright, and then these bushes like this, we usually take out with this. I don't know what I did to my keyboard, but it's not lit up anymore. It's sad. Sad times. Normally I get the trigger, I'm not getting the trigger. For some reason. I have to come back to that. Not the orange circle. The red circle, no. Not the orange one. I don't think, no. Be a red. For some reason that's not coming up. I'll have to come back to that. Try to see if I can get that one out. Huh. I can remove it. I'm sure I can. I don't know why. It may be the keyboard. Maybe there's something going on with the keyboard. Maybe I need to like restart my keyboard. It's a fancy keyboard. Got buttons on it. I don't even know what they do. I just discovered the rolling wheel on it. Turns the volume up and down. Main thing I think right now is to get the trees out. Gotta be green. Gotta be a green circle. Alrighty, timber. So these back here, I'll probably leave. Unless they're in the way. Which I think there's plenty, unless it curves down here, like where you can actually own. No, it looks straight to me. But they're like nestled right up against the border. I think the fence is kind of the border there, so yeah, I may just leave those for cosmetic obscurity there, so we don't like get too involved in the border there. Let's see. This one can go. There's a ton of trees down here. And right now, I probably will end up clearing these trees out, but it's they're kind of right here in the front. Come on, voice, work. Get me. I think I get early in the morning. I get to talking before I've actually had enough Dr. Pepper, which is my coffee, and it just kind of plays out. All right, I probably will end up cutting these because that's kind of a vast area right there. But we got those were the key ones, and then these out here. Big one. Find the lowest part of it. I think that actually is the lowest part right there. So let's scale it that away. You know it's a big tree when it takes this long for it to cut through it. Oh my god, listen to me. I sound like Miley Cyrus in that video. Oh no, oh no. Oh, well, that wasn't the direction I cut it, but I guess that'll work. Yeah, okay, so there's the thing. I wonder why it wouldn't work over there. If I can get rid of the stump with this. This is, to do this, you have to have the lumberjack mod, guys. If I can get rid of the stump, I wonder why I couldn't get rid of that bush. I'm a little curious now. But yeah, I sound like Miley Cyrus in that video, you know. The journey is usually the part that you remember anyways. There's so many like meme videos about that. Alright, where did the bush go? Was it this direction further? Did I drop a tree on it? I did. I dropped a tree on it. I'm looking for the red circle. Usually it gives me a red circle. To get rid of these. Is that red and I'm just blind? Nope. That's the little orange circle that pops up. Oh. Maybe one of these things that's... I have that thing on. I think. It may be one of these things that the trigger is like weird. This is the first one that I've had this issue with. So there's the orange circle. I need the red one. Is that red? Nope, that's orange. It's green. We don't want to do that. Well, I guess what I could do is just cut it off at the base. And then see if it'll let me do it. But you think it would go ahead and show it down there. Huh. Well, let's see. Can I still do the stumps? Okay, that's the circle that I want. See how that's red? That's the color that I want. Where'd he go? There it is. Looking for a red circle. Somewhere in this tiny bush. That's orange. I wonder if the trigger's like down on the ground there. Nope. I think it's still orange. Huh. Yeah, what I may have to do is just cut it off and then try to see if I can get rid of it that way. Well, we'll come back to that. We'll figure it out. Where there's a will, there's a way. And there's always a way. So we'll figure it out. We may have to work at it, but we'll figure it out. Alright, got this area cleared off up here. Let me go ahead and cut this one. It's funny though that I don't know that that's... I'm pretty sure that I've got that turned on, but it's not working. I think it might be my keyboard. I'll have to investigate that. Because my keyboard, I had my keyboard set to where it was like on and the lights were solid. But now it's like in the factory mode, I guess that might be the right terminology. And that may always be red for that. Alright, I think the rest of these for right now, if they're not up here, we'll leave those for now. Alright, gotta head down the road a ways. And I may end up leaving some of these out here on the drive out here. Every day is a winding road. This is the field that we bought. We cleared that out. It's a nice big field now. I was gonna look at some of the trees down here. So these are nestled up against a creek and a pond, I think. Yeah. Probably won't cut these around the pond unless they're... Unless they like stick way out there, like they're not... Yeah, cause see where the reeds start here? Or what do you call those things that look like corn dogs on a stick? I can't remember their name, but if they're anywhere in that vicinity, I probably will not be doing too much cutting of those trees. So yeah, see there's a creek that runs back here too, so probably won't cut any of these around the creek. And really we don't need to. I mean, the creek is so close here, I mean, and the field is big enough already. So this is the one we bought. This is the big wheat field. I'll probably leave all those trees right there. This would be a nice field to put in the beans. I'm just saying. I like how the cloud shadows go over now too. That's pretty cool. Now if they could just fix the clouds. You know, they still, right now the symbol up there is for overcast, which means they should really be not broken like this. This is not overcast. I don't know what their definition of overcast is over there across the pond, but this is not it here in America. Overcast would be like all of that everywhere. To me, this is partly cloudy. Or yeah, not really partly sunny, but partly cloudy. Partly sunny. These would be more. The clouds would be still there, but it's more sparse. They'd be smaller in the sky. So that would be partly sunny. To me, this is partly cloudy. This is not overcast at all. All right, let's get this one. This is the field that was in the cotton. Big one here too. Luckily, it's just right up from the sawmill, so I can probably push this one down there fairly easily. If I can cut it. I was gonna say, I don't see my circle. Let's see how low I can get it here. Ooh, I saw it. It flashed. I want to drop it on my combine, on my cotton picker. Come on, green. Oh, right there. We'll go with that. This is the biggest trunk that you'll find. At least on the in-game map. We're on Riverbend, at least in Riverbend Springs too, because I haven't seen any of the trees on the other map. I need to start that other map. I need to get on that. I've just been having so much fun here in Riverbend because it is an American map. So. But I do need to start the Hutan Pantai, the Pantai map. We need to start that one. That one I don't know if I'll stream. That one may be a YouTube exclusive. I don't know. We'll see. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Don't hit my picker. Okay, so you can see how big that is. It's so big that it looks like they had to put a trunk in, like a trunk inside a trunk. So there's the round part there, and then you can see the outside edges. Kind of squared off too there. Alright, so we got that one. And I wonder if I can get rid of these water towers. Go into the build mode. Looks like we can select that one. Yep, we can get rid of it. It's gone. Alright, can we get rid of this one? No. It's not lighting up. Nope, we don't want to put a shit up there. Can you really put that on top of there? Huh? If you put it on free mode, you could put a shed on top of the water tower. That'd be weird. I'm gonna say we can't get rid of this one. Unless... How do you go... Enter destruct mode. This could be dangerous. Okay, we cannot get rid of that. It's not letting me select it. So I'm going to say that one is going to be a negative Ghost Rider. This water tower is here. Got a little fill point at the bottom of it. So, well, that's... I wonder... It's a collidable, right? Alright. Whoever's doing the hide objects mod for the map objects hider mod, we need that just to get rid of this water tower. Because then we could expand this field on out. Cotton bales, woohoo! Alright, so that's... And we do own all that land, yes. So, maybe we can mow around it. Or maybe we can do... I wonder how the GPS and the... Wonder how the lines would work if we worked around the water tower. We could make a separate, smaller field. This tower's nestled up right here. We could do like a strip of grass through here. and then just do a smaller field over here. We could do that. Do a smaller field with a different crop in it. All right, so we own all of that. We own this field down here. There's not really a ton to this field. It's got this one tree on it. We could get that one. And then there's all this over here, and these. That one's 101. You got this one over here that's not too bad. It's 80. There are some trees on it though over here, so you could remove the trees and make some small fields over here. Get rid of the shed. Okay, then you got the gas station over here. This is like the small mom and pop gas station. Okay, this is not Buc-ee's. This is Ducky's and Family Diner. I love it. I love how this, you know, it's a very unique thing. This is a place where you could come and get your morning steak and eggs and stuff. Oh, there's actually somebody in there. Hey, look at that. Can we go in there? I don't know. There may not be a way to go in there. I'm sure where there's a will, there's a way. I like these little small places like this. Ducky's Diner. Can you go in the back? Nope. I like the tables. The tables are pretty cool. Oh, look, it's got men and women's restrooms in there, too. Alright. It's always nice to have stuff like that. Instead of having 3 central cafes. I've only found 3. But, you know, you can only really truly have one. There can be only one central cafe. Alright, so I was going to look. We do own this land, all this land on the west side of the highway here. So these trees can go. Hey, look, another bush. Let's see if this one will go. It's not giving me the red. I'm starting to think it's my keyboard. I'm gonna unplug that thing and plug it back up when I'm not recording anymore. I think it's the keyboard. I think I'm having issues with that keyboard. Every time I restart my computer, something breaks. It's either my microphone or the game or the broadcast software or something. Okay. So I will cut all of these trees too. And then we can expand this field a little bit this direction. Just a little bit, just a hair, not by much, but just a hair. Every little foot helps. And then this lot over here, there are some trees on it. So we could cut these out. There's like an open grass area out here too. Don't know how far that goes. Probably over here to the tree line. Then we got the oil mill. I'm assuming that's the oil mill. So got a nice little field out here. I don't know. It's really hilly, isn't it? Kind of gets steep back here in the back. And we would own that. Can I click on it? Yeah. So we would own this to a point all the way back here. It looks like it goes further back. So these trees are not the border. The question is how far back? Is there like a road or trail? There is a road back here. Okay. So there, You know, it's always like a tease when they put tunnels in because I want to go down the tunnels, and you can't go down the tunnels. Like the tunnel to Narnia. It actually kind of looks like the Back to the Future tunnel. You know where Marty was trying to get the book back from Biff. Well, I'm gonna say I don't know how far up way this goes. Ooh, not far. I'm gonna say that this tree line over here on this side, that would be the maximum. But all these trees from here down that way, we can take all these out. When we buy this property, you know, we don't own it yet. We just shopping right now. That's all we doing, we shopping. Farmers be shopping. Alright, and then when we buy this over here, we'll have plenty of timber over here. Oh, I'm watching the weather over here on my TV. That doesn't look good. I did get some Pop-Tarts. I didn't get any cheese puffs. But I may go back to the grocery store and buy some cheese puffs. Because if you're going to have a winter storm and you lose power, Pop-Tarts and cheese puffs. That's where it's at. Forget the bread and milk. I don't know why people do bread and milk. Pop-Tarts and cheese puffs all the way. You don't need to cook or heat any of that stuff. Pop-Tarts are, you know, good heated too, toasted. But you can eat a Pop-Tart straight out of the box. Okay. I think that's it, guys. So, I'm going to start working on some of these trees. I actually need to get on the field work because it's almost noon now and it is the first day of April. So I definitely need to get the rice field cultivated and get to work on these other fields and get our beans put in the ground. April is like the busiest time because you can see even the crops that we haven't really gotten into yet. Carrots, corn's a big one. We haven't gotten into grapes yet. Green beans, you know, they start in April. The long grain rice, you only have April, so we've got to get on the rice. Oats, you finish off in April. Parsnips start in April. Peas and potatoes, all that finishes in April. Some of this stuff starts in March. But most of this stuff, you know, soybeans is kind of like the money maker, you know. The long grain, is that long grain rice or is that? Okay, long grain rice is up there. Yeah, long grain rice you can only do in April. But regular rice you can do in April and May. That's weird. I don't know that we'll do the regular rice on this map though. That might be a, how do you say it? Pan Thai? That might be a Pan Thai exclusive. But yeah, a lot of the stuff finishes, either starts or finishes off in April. So, I gotta get to work on that stuff. Alright guys, we'll close it out there. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm hoping this goes up Friday, and we will see y'all tomorrow. The stream on Saturdays start. Hopefully old man will be there, and hopefully I'll have power. If I'm not there, I've probably lost power. Hope I don't lose power. Might have some snow, but right now they're saying snow. It's always one of those things here in the Deep South. It's either snow or it's going to be just a full-blown ice storm. So I'm knock on wood. Hopefully it's just snow. But yeah, we'll be back here. Twitch.tv/The Grain Arcade, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm sure we'll be working on stuff. We've got plenty to work on. Until then, and always hit that subscribe button here so you know when the videos go up. Remember, you reap what you sow. Matt from the Grain Arcade. We'll see y'all later. Have a good one.